Hi everyone, welcome to Options Tender Weekend Update. Thank you for joining me. This is a new channel. I'm really trying to reach out to people and do the best I can to help them with their trading and update on the market. So half the battle is just knowing where the market's heading and having a good idea of where we're moving the next week or month. So we're gonna check out some monthly charts, weekly, daily, and then the expected move for next week. We'll talk about briefly. This shouldn't be too long. I'm trying to keep this around 10 minutes or so. Again, thanks for joining me. So let's get into it. All right, we're on our SPX monthly chart. Our Elliott wave. We're pretty new at this. We're learning. We have some great people that we are following and books that we're reading. Robert Miner, for example, is a good one. If you have any questions on who I follow for Elliott waves, please comment and I'll respond with some books or videos, YouTube's as such. But wonderful people. So we're in an uptrend. We're in this channel here. We have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're working on wave 5. So we have, a good guess, 3,900, 4,000, 4,200, anywhere in those range we could definitely reach in this next wave. Looking at the MACD, the momentum is flaring to the upside. Amazing. There's no sign of any slowdown at this point. Let's move on to the weekly chart. Oh, before we move on, check out the candle. It's getting close there. Very tight range. So what this means is we could either explode to the upside during the month of December, maybe that Santa Claus rally, or this might be a pause month and we just keep in a tight range until next month and we'll make a big move up or down. Moving on to the weekly. All right. The weekly chart, I got my Elliott waves up here as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and working on 5 of this one as well. All right, so we're having a little trouble at the resistance here. So there's a possibility looking at this chart that we can still move down, maybe back test this trend line and or the support area right below. But yeah, if we pop over, we had an inside week. So maybe we'll make a move next week, strong to the upside, or make that back test the support. We just have to be ready. We have to be aware. We'll watch price. Price is the arbiter. So we start moving down pretty quickly. Expect some area down there for support. Looking at the oscillator, we're still pointing in the upside. We broke out from the small range here. So you see our momentum is still up. So I'm pretty confident in some more up moves. Okay, moving to the daily. Trend is my friend. All right. So what happened? We came out of this flagging area or triangle. Both kind of happened there. We're moving on to Elliott wave 1. Down 2, 3. And it looks like we're finishing off 4 right here at the 20 MA. That'd be a perfect spot. I mean, we have a little bit of support here. And then we can start on our wave 5 of 5 on a third chart. But we have to see what happens on Monday. We'll feel it out here. We are in a wedge down low with a positive divergence on the 65-minute chart. So I am expecting a move up, but we got to work our way over this 8 MA, this turquoise line here. So we're bouncing off the 20 MA below the 8 MA. We might just squeeze out here to the upside, but I think that's the probability. But just in case, we do have support down low, that like we saw in the weekly chart. Now, the reason for a little bit of caution is that we crossed on our MACD. It's not the end all be all. It's not a total sell signal. That's a sell signal on the MACD, meaning we had our pullback. We had 3 days of pullback. Now, what I'm kind of guessing we're doing is looking at this MACD. We had a downtrend, and we hit the downtrend, came down, and we broke out from it. Now, what I think we might be back testing, and it might take 1 day or two, but we're curling back to the upside. And I would expect us to reach either this peak or this peak, looking at the MACD. So again, it brings a little bit of caution that we crossed here, but like I said, it's not the end all be all. Just watch price. We'll see how it acts next week. We had the inside week. We may have a great week to the upside next week. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But don't predict. Don't just make blind moves. Okay, let's watch price action first. All right, so moving on to our last subject, we have our expected move for the week. I didn't put out the lines yet, but we are expected to move 84 points to the upside or to the downside. And the market has been extremely efficient. When we were in the range, we did not hit the upside or downside. When we broke out of that range, that's when we started moving to the upside, hitting the upper band of the expected move, hitting again the next week, the upper band, just missed it by a couple pennies, and then hitting it down right at the bottom. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. So if you're familiar with if you're not familiar with the expected move, we have right here each week we check out the trade section of Thinkorswim. We have our weeklies. So on Friday, we're showing a move of 81.74 points. I take that and I hand do this one. There is a way to do it automatically, but we go from the from 36.63, the end of the week. We'll put a white line where we ended, and then 84 points from there. We'll put another line up top, and 84 points down from there. We'll put another line. And that's kind of our guideline for our trades on whether we're going to hit the upper or the lower band. And I do believe we're going to hit the upper band. All right. So that's about it. Again, we're new on this YouTube. We're on Instagram, Facebook. This is all brand new to me, and I hope I'm getting out some good information. And if you think so, then like my page or like my video, subscribe, tell somebody else about it. We really want to reach some people. So this is our 12th video. Our first goal is 35. We'll get there. That's when the algorithms will start to pick up a little bit. I'm not afraid to talk about that. Let's be real. We want it to reach people out there. We need algorithms. We need likes. We need people to watch. And if you are not watching the whole thing all the time, it does help to actually watch the full thing all the way through. Helps with algorithms. So if you like my stuff, please let other people know and help me out by liking this. And check me out on Instagram. Options Tender on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you, and we'll talk to you Monday.